is up, guys? It's Randa. So today I thought we could take a look at the new trailer that just dropped for Black Widow. I'm a little late just because, things have been crazy hectic lately, but even though this is a Marvel property, I believe this one is set between Civil War and Infinity War. So it's when Natasha and all of the others are on the run and in hiding because of the Sokovia Accords. So even though it is part of the MCU, which is so heavy on, not spoiling things and keeping things under wrap for as long as possible and as tightly as possible, this is not something on the scale of, an Infinity War or an Endgame or something like that where, there could be huge, universe-altering events in it. Just because we already do know the outcome of Infinity War and Endgame. So again, I've not been hugely keeping up with the news on this. I kind of like to just sit back and experience the movie once it happens. I'm usually not delving into every little tidbit that comes out. So I know a little bit, I don't know a ton, but I really expect this to be more of a much more intimate personal story for Natasha. It could have broader implications just, if there are characters involved in this one that then show up in later MCU movies, despite, even if Natasha's no longer in them after Endgame. I'm just going in completely open on this. I really don't know what to expect, but I thought we could take a look at the trailer together and kind of see what we think because I have not watched this one yet. So yeah, let's just jump right into it.
You don't know everything about me. I've lived a lot of lives. Before I was an Avenger. Before I got this family. I made mistakes choosing between what the world wants you to be and who you are.
Okay, and we're already just super emphasizing kind of what has been her whole character arc of, from the beginning, talking about having red in her ledger through kind of becoming a foundational part of the Avengers and viewing them as her found family, but obviously still having her history with the Red Room. So obviously we're just really laying the foundation, the groundwork that this is really what we're going to be delving into as she travels back into that part of her past.
We have to go back to where it all started.
Ooh, that hair.
Where did you
I've
think
made
I
choices
was
like
all
that
this
before.
time?
We have unfinished business.
I will say, as impressive as Florence Pugh has been in her career as young as she is, I am very interested to see how she is integrated into this into the MCU. And I mean, obviously, I think she's going to do a great job, whatever they end up doing with her character.
My girls are the toughest girls in the world.
I'm sorry. We had our orders and
Rachel
we
Weisz.
played our rules.
It wasn't real.
It was real to me. To me?
Could we possibly have an MCU movie, especially one that centers on Black Widow, without a huge, sprawling car chase? I think not.
You were everything.
Bring her home.
Okay, yeah, because this one is the main, I think, villain in this is Taskmaster, isn't it? So that'll be an interesting way to see how they integrate him into the MCU.
Put your seatbelts on. She's such a mom.
I'll be honest, I don't know a ton about Taskmaster in general. I'm kind of surface level aware of him. I do know that kind of his specialty is he studies people and learns to basically perfectly mimic their fighting styles so he can, go toe to toe with them, and he knows their weaknesses and kind of their openings and whatnot. that shot of the archery with the bow and all, it will be very interesting. I wonder if that's kind of a nod to if he has been around her before, if he has any exposure to Hawkeye as well, if maybe he picked up on some of his skills. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking that. That would just be interesting. I don't know.
One thing's for sure. I'm done running from my past.
I do love the graphics they have for that. That looks very cool. With the pan out into the actual Black Widow symbol. Okay, so, it is less than we saw with the first trailer that released, but, that's to be expected. They kind of really gave a lot more insight in that first one into what's going to be. This was kind of just teasing a little bit more so you can get a little bit more of an idea of what's going to happen. Personally, I'm excited. Black Widow is not one that I latched onto in the MCU, but I think she's a very interesting character. It's going to be interesting to see her outside of the core, like the ensemble dynamic of the Avengers. It'll be cool to see her going back to her past and, working with, or maybe even being in opposition to people from her past. So yeah, like I said, I don't think it's going to have like broader reaching implications, like something on a scale like Endgame or something like that. But, it is cool. It looks great so far. I'm very interested. Like I said, I really haven't kept up with it a lot, especially with the delays and the changes and all that. So I'm going to continue to kind of just be, kind of take a chill approach to it. But I will definitely be checking it out when it comes out. So, what are your thoughts on it? Are you super excited about it? Is Black Widow one of your favorite characters? Are you excited to see what they do with her backstory and how they tie all of these, like, key figures from her past in? Just what are your thoughts in general? But yeah, just leave those in the comments below. I would love to have a discussion about it, especially because I'm sure people have kept up with it a lot more than I have, so I would love to hear your thoughts. Like this video if you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe and then hit that bell icon to be notified every time I upload. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. See ya!